All right, so I think now is a good time to begin, 12:03. So welcome everyone. Once again, this is the webinar to go over some of the new functionalities as promised for the UI 2.0. Super excited to show everyone what we have brought to you at your request, and I think you'll be quite thrilled. Again, if anyone has any questions as I'm speaking, feel free to enter those questions into the chat box. And we'll get to them towards the end of the webinar. Now, I'm sure you can see my screen here. This is the new and updated dashboard, sort of dashboard homepage. We'll come back to this page and go through what we're seeing here. I want to start off with the My Account section. Here we go. So very similar to the existing UI here. This is just your profile information or account information. We really want to review, namely the new and improved functionalities here. So under profile, one new added feature is you can do a two-factor authentication. So you'll have the ability to add this to your account for added security if you so choose. You can also change your password right through the portal for an added layer of security. Users. So here you now have the ability to add additional users onto your profile or account, whereas before you can only have your one email address. Now you can add, additional users, and you can have them either as a view only or as an administrator. So that's another feature there. Your funding sources. Another new neat feature is you can add multiple bank accounts if you so choose. So you can do that here under the funding source section. And if you're investing through your IRA funds, then there's a connect to Alto IRA account button here as well. So you can do all of that through the portal online here and connect yourself in the system. Transfer funds. So this section here, pretty key. There's a new functionality or feature here that we call your cash balance, which is basically your wallet. We've created a centralized wallet in the system so that you have the ability now to participate in multiple offerings from that one cash wallet balance account. So this cash balance, this wallet, if you want to participate in both the MCA self-directed and the 12% note offering, you can distribute these funds accordingly. To be clear, this is your uninvested cash. This is sitting in your wallet. And you can, deposit cash in there as you see fit and then distribute them out to the available offerings. As we continue to grow, of course, we will be adding additional asset classes onto the platform. So you'll be able to go in right from your cash balance and distribute those to the appropriate offerings there. So this section would be your deposits. You've got your withdrawal section here, wires if you ever need to wire anything over $100,000. Documents, this will house any pertinent documents. So your agreements listed here, your tax documents, and any statements. Another added functionality is the ability to control your notification settings. So depending on how many emails you want to receive, you can receive everything, or if you only want to be notified on certain new offerings or changes to your investment status via email, via text, you can control for that here. So now let's move along and we will go to the portfolio. So under offerings, actually, very quickly before I move on, this section here will list all of the offerings we have available. By the way, folks, this is a mock profile here. This is not a real account, a real investor portfolio. It's a mock profile to show you and give you an example as to what this will look like. So here we'll have all of our offerings. Our MCA self-directed offering is listed here. If you want to learn more of about any given offering, you can click there. You'll get some information, and then you can view your subscriptions. So this brings us to the portfolio section. Let's go ahead. Here, there's some basic information. So here's your wallet. Again, your uninvested dollars, your cash account. These are the dollars you can distribute and allocate towards different offerings. So let's move along to the MCA self-directed. We'll start there first. So here you have got your investment. So this section here kind of acts as your My Deals tab in the MCA self-directed model. I'm sure many of you are already familiar with that side. Here's sort of the new UI facing user experience or interface. Now, under offering performance, you've got your reporting section. Again, we're familiar with this on the existing UI. It just has a new face, but same information. The criteria setup, which is really what I know many of you are looking forward to seeing. So this is the section that has some new and really neat and improved functionalities. So let's go ahead and open this up here. This section here, this houses your multiple profiles if you have a multi criteria setup. Here you would create a new set, and we have your basic information here: title, active, minimum total investment per deal, and maximum total investment per deal, and then your added filters. So here we've got some new filters. So where are the new ones? Minimum funder participation. So you can set a minimum and a maximum term. You can set a minimum and a maximum factor rate. You can set a maximum commission. Basically, you have the ability now to have more targeted participations, if you will, as opposed to just creating thresholds. Now you can actually have max and mins, which is, at your request, something that will definitely make the experience on the self-directed model a lot more hands-on, targeted, and hopefully get you to the returns that you're looking for. So you can select any one of these, add that filter, create your maximum, create your minimum, so on and so forth. So that's that section there. Let's move along. Here you would review and accept, save your profile. Okay, transfer funds. So here, this section, you can transfer funds into this particular offering, and you can export this data as well. But you would go to transfer funds, your cash account. So remember, the cash account is that wallet, that centralized wallet where the cash is uninvested. So you would start there. In this mock account, it's $759,000 and change, and you can transfer funds to the offering balance, which is then what will be utilized in that MCA self-directed to be invested in these MCA deals. You can set your amount, whatever that is, and confirm. All right, and then let's move over to transactions. So this section here acts as your ledger section or ledger page. Here, at the request of our investors, we have added the ability to export this data as well to a CSV, so you can keep track of your daily remittances. All of these deals will have their transaction ID, and you'll see everything from dollars coming in to dollars going out. And this section is like a summary page. Now let's also check out some of the new functionalities included in the portal for the 12% note holders. So under portfolio, this section here, just to show everyone this diamond, it's just an alias for the 12% note. So I clicked on there, and then this will take me to all of my data and stats on my 12% note offering. So up top, offering 12% note, subscription amount, fantastic. You are able to, right from the portal, if you wanted to invest in the note again, add another 25,000, say, or another 100,000, whatever that number is, you can do so right from the portal. This section here will tell you the term period. Of course, again, this is a mock-up, so this would be 24 months, lockup period, 24 months, interest rate 12%, and then the interest rate payment period would be quarterly, of course. Here you can see some history, so some deposit amounts here. transfer funds, same concept. From your cash account, you can then distribute to the note offering. There's also a functionality here if you want to invest directly from a funding source from your bank account, you can do that as well. So you have both options there. And then here you have some transaction history. So this will show you your quarterly interest payments when they're scheduled to come in or as they're received. And then let's move along to the dashboard. Another new added feature here, everyone, is this activity feed. So right on the dashboard, you'll be able to keep track of the activity, transaction history, pretty much anything that occurs in your accounts. So from all activities, and you can filter here deposits and withdrawals, so what money is going in, what money is going out, or you can specify based on the subscription. So whether that's MCA self-directed or the note Series A, which is nice to sort of have that snapshot view. And for the new functionalities, everyone, that pretty much does it. We'll turn this time over to you.